In here is the Hillcrest Country Club Human Resources Department. That's exciting, right? In here, you would expect to find the personnel files for the 240 team members who work at the club today. That is about 25 more than in 2012, 5 years ago, when I started. About 10% more today. And in fact, some of those personnel files were in here, but a lot of them weren't. 5 years ago, Miles and I had both just come to the club, and Miles got everybody involved in a project of cleaning up the property. That project was just the first of many projects that brought us to our current status of being a Platinum Club of America, the club we know today. As people were cleaning up the property, they unaccountably came across random boxes of personnel files and payroll files in the oddest places. Some were found here in the West Tennis Shop. This is called the Vault. Hillcrest has a number of eerily named storage areas like this. A box of personnel files was also found in here. Another group of files that I needed to find were in a place called the dorms. We're on our way there now. It's not very convenient to get there, but fortunately we got a ride. Another group of files I needed to find and locate were here in the dorms. The dorms were a pretty scary place 5 years ago. They were called the dorms because they used to house team members who slept on the property. Today, they're a pretty organized storage facility, and our challenge is to keep it that way by only keeping what we really know we're going to use again. Right now, the Halloween decorations for Hillcrest Fright Fest are staged. Here we are at Room 3. Room 3 belongs to everyone's favorite departments, accounting and human resources. Hi. When I first saw Room 3 5 years ago, it was really a disaster. Tilting stacks of smashed boxes, spilling their contents. Today, it's all cleaned up, and I only come out here once a year. Why? To discard personnel files and payroll files that we no longer need. That's why. And throughout the rest of the year, it's just a tempting spot for people to throw things that don't have a home somewhere else. Like what you say? Like the cushions for the chaise lounges at the pool. Today we can't go in because everything is ready for Hillcrest Fright Fest, and it's right in front of the door, so we can't get in. But we got to see our friend. Today we keep 4 years of payroll files in the dorms. But because the dorms are so far away, we actually keep 7 years of terminated employee files here in the West Boiler Room, in this lovely file cabinet. This room is used by the housemen, and there's all sorts of fun catering department decor in here, but you have to have a key to get into this door, you have to have a key to get into the cabinet, because of course there are other people who have access to this area. So it's a big pain, and I really hate having these files here. So we found the personnel files all over the property, and we organized them so that they're all either in the dorms or in the West Boiler Room. Or the active employee files, the workers' comp files, the safety training files, the applicant files, they're all in here in the accounting building. This building has to house so many files that when we redid it in 2013, we had to design the entire layout of the room around the file cabinets. You see these files? None of them are personnel files. These are all accounting files. The personnel files are in here, in the combination file room, restroom. These are the personnel files right here. But you know what? This wasn't enough. We needed more space. So, this is my office. When we redesigned this layout of this building, I had a decision to make. If it was going to be livable for everybody out here, I was going to need to put personnel files inside. Here they are. Now, I want you to imagine these files gone and a nice conference table here instead. Wouldn't that be nice for our meetings?